just want to know why is it when I cast Strength of Earth, I lose 50% of my penalty?
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news, and folks who don't know what quiet means when we get ready to start the show. Welcome to today's show.
I'm confused. What does that word quiet mean?
I don't know.
You don't know what that means.
In New Britannia, it has a whole different meaning. It's
certain noise here.
That's right. Insert all sorts of noise.
Well, if you notice, he did pause the conversation for a good 5 seconds.
That's what happened.
Just for a moment. That's
right.
Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is February. Wait, what day is it? 22nd?
23rd.
2008, your Inside Trinity Avatar. It is Fruck Awesome Friday. We are one day into release 51, and
all of the vendors have vanished.
You'll notice that you're going to be doing the news today, Spiff, or are you going to let us do the news? I don't know.
Spiff is doing the news while he waits for his ride.
I know.
I'll be doing 1 hour commercial for Burger King.
No.
They are not a paid sponsor.
Nacho cheese fries.
Yeah.
Come on. Taco Bell's nacho cheese fries this week. Get with the program.
Fries from Taco Bell. Fries from Taco Bell.
No. I'll pass.
Swiffy is absolutely 100% correct. I was actually tilting the cat as he mentioned that to go. We are living in the land of the missing vendors. Well, they're not actually missing. They're just invisible because you can see their nameplates up there.
Hey, this is a beautiful vendor right here. What are you talking about?
I think he's wearing the Emperor's new clothes is what I say. I don't know about everybody else.
I mean, the best place to buy cheap scrolls is right over here on this corner. Yeah, right there. Right
under that floating name.
Yeah, cheap scrolls. Best place to buy scrolls. Yes, there is a bug. It has been reported. I expect that it will be patched sometime later today to fix that. So.
During the show, no doubt.
Well,
it actually really surprises me today, and I'm sure everybody else here at the moment. Of course, because a day after release, we expect at least one patch early in the morning to fix any.
There was one last night at 5:30. And so the patch for this morning, it may have failed. I don't know. But we do know that build process takes a little bit of time. And they may have decided, you know what, we're going to get all these bugs fixed. And so we're going to push it to 4 o'clock, whatever. But yeah.
We'll know when we see the next release number how many builds made it or failed.
Yeah. So remember, if you see like a jump between build numbers, that means that there probably was a build that failed in there. Or it didn't pass the sanity test.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta pass the sanity test, but you don't know what passes for sanity, right?
Well, weird things pass for. It's the lack of sanity test. Yes.
So one of those things I mentioned I wanted to show off today, of course, was the dancing pets, and we've got the dancing bear here on set.
We've also got the dancing Corpion as well.
Corpion, yeah, the Corpion doing its dance over there.
Is it doing the Macarena? I don't know.
That's pretty much what it looks like. Gixie right there can actually answer that.
So Gix,
officially for us.
what dance is the Corpian doing?
Rock.
The cha-cha.
Cha-cha.
Sorry.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha.
1, 2, 3.
That's
Cha-cha-cha. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
But of course, no love for the mimic. Candace has got his duck out. The duck is out dancing.
Oh, yes, you're right. The Duck Norris is out dancing as well.
Duck Norris, that's right.
My bear ain't dancing. What's going on?
As promised, welcome to Stupid Pet Tricks NBNN style right here live on the Friday edition.
Oh.
Ooh, does the boar? What does the boar
What's
do?
the boar do? Yeah.
Oh, you so ripped that off, didn't you?
Should I play Hakuna Matata?
I was just gonna say, you got it, Smith, loaded
That's
up.
what it is. Plagiarism.
Boomba.
Yeah.
You're too funny, Gix. You're too
Yes.
Dix, you're gonna get served a cease and desist by Disney.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
That away.
Because Disney steals all their stuff anyway, so.
Yeah, they'll sue you over it.
Yeah. And then,
Let's
funny.
so Charlotte's spending her web as she does. I don't even know what dance that is because. But she is putting her ass in the air. Like she just doesn't care.
Oh boy.
I don't know. What would.
Yeah, now. I don't know what that
It's
is.
the peacock.
Go,
It's the peacock spider dance. It's the peacock.
Peacock spider dance. Okay.
So the
Whatever
spiders,
that is.
the spiders out there peacocking.
I don't know what that is either.
You don't know what a peacock is?
Yeah. is that
Well,
right?
I mean, we've
Peacock
got them
dance? I never heard of peacock dance.
all.
Yeah.
So,
So
dancer though. Disclaimer,
Okay.
right?
He's actually taking this from a real life.
so he is
Okay,
telling us
Google
to peacock spiders. So
Okay.
No, he's
I'm
telling
So-
us to
game.
Google.
I'm game as well. So
Let's-
I loaded the first one up. I'm going to go ahead and
Show
mute
us.
it so that way we don't get any violations.
Hold on
So-
here. Yeah, okay. Staying alive?
Well, I got Peacock Spider 7.
Oh,
So-
I got Peacock Spider Staying Alive.
Okay, that was the second one. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the staying alive one, but make sure and mute it.
I'm going to guess that that's going to be the funnier one. Just
Probably,
because.
but we're not
Exactly,
listening to the
yes.
audio for it. So, but imagine
There it
staying
is.
alive
Legs
was being
up in the
played.
air and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Not impressed.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Ads.
AdBlock Plus is your friend, man.
Hey, yeah, we rely on ad revenue to keep us alive, my friend.
Hey man, my YouTube partner is gone, so fuck you, YouTube.
I still get ad revenue from the ads. Anyway, Peacock Spider. Let's see what this is. You ready to play it?
I've been playing
You've
it.
already been playing. It's
Yeah.
been playing
Oh,
for
okay.
10 minutes now. God dang it.
Yeah, it's
Colorful spiders and everything. Yeah. Don't even look like spiders. It's a wolf spider, jumping spiders.
they're different spiders.
They are. Mating ritual, I
Here's
assume.
Yep. So you need to go out there and peacock for all you are worth while you're trying to attract a mate. So whenever you're going out tonight, don't forget you do need to dress up, maybe do your hair,
Put your legs up in the air.
spritz the important areas with something.
And
Yeah,
walk out in the
way to
middle
get
of deep
yourself-
Ravenswood.
From me,
that's
go
right.
ahead and shake it up, and then web your.
Yeah, so that is pretty much over. Yeah, so peacock spiders, so they will stick their butt up and Lift a leg.
Shake it,
Shake it.
move it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. So all sorts of interesting pet dances are in there for those of you who bought the actual package. I believe it's $15 in the add-on store. Of course, don't forget Telethon is coming up. And with the Telethon coming up...
yeah, that Telethon's going to be next Friday. Next Friday.
I know that.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to buy some snow, always trying to save you guys a couple dollars out there, is wait for the Telethon or see if somebody's got it for sale on Shroud Marketplace.
Absolutely. Go to Shroud Marketplace. Yeah.
Yeah, buy it during the telethon.
Teach me the dance.
Better rewards.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. Anything new on the marketplace? Yeah, I heard a bunch of gold sold last night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the price of gold is going up as things actually go through, and Bard Greyhawk enters the chat room.
Bard Greyhawk. Welcome.
Yeah. But yeah,
good,
some
good to
gold.
see our resident Bard from Darbray come on in.
Other things that sold this morning, besides gold, was a tax-free vendor. I mean, actually, a tax-free founder village lot deed also sold.
What?
Ooh. And
how much?
Well, I don't know how much it was for. I think it was like $499 or something like that. It was super, super cheap, and I can't believe it was up there for that price, because I sold a tax-free founder village lot for $750.
Right.
That was a while ago.
You really can't get those anymore.
Well, no, and so it's, I think someone priced it
and
wrong.
those are the ultimate lot.
Oh yeah, because you can place anywhere.
Water.
Yes,
water
lot.
Want to go there?
Anywhere.
DOT lot or NPC lot.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah. Hold on for just a second.
What are we holding on to?
The only sanctioned water lot there is.
I don't know. He's got. What do you have to go get his phone?
Yeah, because well, yeah, it was plugged into my charger because I killed it this morning, and there was an alert going off that thankfully not everybody else could hear, but I could hear.
What do you got? Amber alerts going off?
No, this was the go ahead and check your blood sugar that I've got
they
set.
Go ahead and make sure you're going to live another couple hours. So.
Yeah, that thing kept on going off and causing weird problems. So, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Weird problems.
No, not at all. Is again, for those of you guys coming into the game, yes, with no visible vendors, they still function. They're still
they're still there. Just
can't see them.
They are invisible, so beware. That is a known issue. It should be fixed in short order. We are expecting a patch to come in very soon. Right before we did go live, there was a server-side patch, so beware that did happen. So.
Now, it's my understanding that vendors that have patterns applied to them can be seen, or at least some of them are being seen, which is interesting.
All right. Do I need to go pull my automaton skin out, and then we can make the entire hour-long show restocking a vendor?
I want to know how many people here in the audience today have actually put patterns on their vendors already.
Yeah, please let us know if you've done that.
We got a lot of people in the room here, so if you can just chime in real quick or in chat and just tell us whether you patterned a vendor or not.
I've done some patterning on stream last night.
Okay, how did that process actually work for those that don't know? Besides going to
basically, it's just take your vendor, and of course everything comes off of him, and then take him to an alchemy station, a little bit of mandrake, and just apply the pattern as you would apply any other pattern.
So
Wow.
So the alchemy station, and you actually need Mandrake in order to do that.
Yes, you actually need Mandrake to transform it, believe it or not.
Okay,
How
so
much? How much?
you need 5 Mandrake.
Scarface.
Yes,
So that is
yes,
the
correct.
reshape the player vendor, which is and it requires level 100 alchemy.
What?
If
Well.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
and
Fine
hey,
shit, bad thing
if
for
you need
but
someone to
yeah.
do that, I am offering. I will
Yeah,
reshape your player
patterning
vendors for you
services,
right
that's
here.
Vendor patterning services.
cereal?
Right?
Because you know what? Who has GM alchemy? This guy right here.
This guy.
GM alchemy right here.
Does it really take GM alchemy?
In fact,
No.
yes, it does.
I'm
That
not GM.
hey, I'm looking at the description. It says requires 100 alchemy.
What is it under? Miscellaneous or modifications?
Modifications.
Yours was in 100, then Scarface. What is yours?
I can.
Reshape player vendor.
It doesn't matter.
Now mine says blacksmithing, which is really 40 blacksmithing. Requires level 40 blacksmithing, even though it's in the alchemy section.
Are you sure you're looking at the one that says reshape player vendor?
I've got a book open in front of me that says
Yep,
reshape
and
player
it says
vendor.
40 blacksmithing, and I have it. I also have the patterns for sale.
too.
What the fuck is this crap?
You have your book open?
Yeah. I mean, I just
Okay.
put the screenshot in the game. Reshape player vendor, 5 Mandrake, player vendor pattern, and 1 vendor, and then mine says requires 100 alchemy.
That's funny.
Sure the hell does. I'm
Alright,
Let's put this up here.
So,
gonna attest to that.
so
Yeah.
I put my screenshot in there so that way.
And I have 100 blacksmithing, so I got it both covered, and I'm selling the
That's funny.
patterns.
Yeah. So you know what? I have no idea.
Ignore it.
But I do have 100 alchemy, so if you need 100 alchemy, I've got that covered.
You have
That's really
40 blacksmith? You have 40 blacksmith?
I'm waiting for
Oh yeah.
That's exactly
Laz
what it
to
is.
provide his screenshot, so that way I can see what it looks like.
Oh, I wasn't on a screenshot, but I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Is your blacksmithing exactly 40 like it says?
second. Let me get that up there. Miscellaneous modifications. Screenshot that for Jack.
Yeah. That's pretty damn. Oh wait, now I just opened it again, and now it says requires 40 blacksmithing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it going to change next time and be something else?
There was your server side patch, but
Well-
just for giggles and grins.
How the?
No,
No,
there
but
is the screenshot with mine.
open it
just for
under
giggles
black?
and grins
there,
for you.
there was no server side patch between the time that I did that and.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Maybe it just got updated. I don't know. Maybe the last time you accessed the book to this time, it just updated.
Why? that makes no sense.
That's because
Shroud math.
Shroud math on the show right now. I mean, it's like this is.
apply a pattern has never needed GM anything.
Well, yeah, applying a pattern shouldn't require any skill whatsoever.
The prep
Yeah.
states it does.
A lot of people
That's
are still
not what it's
wondering
saying.
why we have to empty off the vendor and do all that, and we just can't apply it right to the vendor.
Yeah,
Assuming that you really shouldn't have to go through the whole process. I'm sure that you know.
They get the Mandrake
It's a-
root tax on there.
Yeah. Hey, even if you want to put the Mandrake root tax
Maybe
on
it doesn't
there,
require Mandrake root.
just
either.
make it a
Who
click
knows?
and go, so you don't have
Yeah,
to empty
it-
that out. I mean,
and Hannah did say that she reshaped a vendor that has less than 20 in all crafting skills, and it worked fine. So, I think that
Now-
requirement is,
my next question to Scarface, though,
yeah.
I'm curious. Did you manually take your stuff off the vendor, or did you take your stuff? Did you just pick up the vendor and let it dump to your bank? And when you relisted it, what were the dates listed, if any difference? Did you happen to notice?
Well, I just put it into my inventory, so everything went to the bank, and I haven't relisted anything on the vendor yet.
Okay.
It was just one that I've got lying around.
Gotcha. Because one of the things we noticed, and I guess we'll have to test that here as well once we can actually
Do it now.
see that. Do it.
Yeah, they still haven't fixed the alchemy levels for potions.
Well, I'm still hearing that there's way too many goodies dropping, and they're really killing our profession. Still, I have yet to verify that. Yeah.
Well,
out hunting yet. Yeah.
you remember what I said I did yesterday? I went with a couple
You
people.
went and died a lot. You said.
I went and died a few times as we tried to do some of those sieges yesterday with the change to the buffs and some other things. So we did 2 sieges, and one of them, the guy that does the negative 200 strength buff, just completely destroyed us. We also did the confusion guy. So confusion guy Confusion guy fell down. He died relatively easy, but the guy that does the negative 200 strength buff destroyed us. That's what Nerfus and Nerus whatever, and Indigno, I think.
That is the Kabbalist you're talking
Yeah, the
about?
Kabbalist, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so but I did pick up
Kabbalist named Nerfo.
whatever. I can't remember his name. But it's like, if you look at the potions that I have on me, it's like I've got 57 explosion potions on me right now. Don't ask me why.
Oh, it's Nerfo!
Yeah, so
I've been planning to actually go play with those. And again, I remember when used effectively in the other game.
UO?
Yeah,
explosion potions were awesome in UO.
They were awesome when
Yeah.
used properly. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, especially if you set it off inside of a bag of explosion potions, that was phenomenal.
But
Evil son of a bitch.
I'm just wondering if it's something that really people haven't explored to the ultimate point yet. Yeah.
Well, I think the issue is really that the damage for those explosion potions hasn't been amped up to an accurate number to actually make them feasible in combat.
Now, speaking of explosion potions, we were talking shortly the show, and it's that time of the year coming up again. For those of you who have been waiting for it, and for those of you who do not know, there's I'm sure there are more than one, but there are several events that only happen during certain times of the year here inside Tritar, and Easter time is one of them, when Timothy the Odd Mage makes his reemergence.
Oh, yeah, he'll be coming back.
The Death Bunny inhabits the caves somewhere out there in the lands. I
You're
don't
saying
know where, but
There's Bunny Nerfo.
Conjecture.
Yeah, Timothy the
I
Mage
guess
is coming
here.
back.
yes. Don't forget, you can get your sacred orbs of obliteration during that quest, and those are pretty interesting items for your collection.
They're
Yep.
explosion potions, man. You do more
Yes,
damage with
I
flame
know
fist.
that. I know that. But
Yeah.
the lead in was we need to be able to buy them like we used to be able to buy them off of Shandy.
He still sells them.
Yeah.
You just
I
gotta
miss
find it.
Shandy. For those of you guys who remember
No,
who Shandy was.
Kill Shandy. Kill.
Shandy was one of my favorite
Oh,
people in the
he was
world.
the best person ever if you knew where to find him. But I remember spending like 4 or 5 hours just patrolling trying to find Shandy so I could go buy the cheap
I could
scrolls.
find them almost every time, man.
Well, they cut that out anyway, so.
Yeah, but Shandy was the original guy to buy teleport and recall scrolls for like
we
40
don't
gold
need,
each or
we don't need
15.
him to actually sell cheap shit like that, but we need something like that to sell some unique items just for giggles and grins. I wouldn't mind being able to buy the orbs of obliteration like we were able to off of him. And
Yeah.
they weren't too outrageously priced.
Do
they
I-
weren't too
do I-
cheaply priced
Do I
either.
still have the Sacred Orb of Obliteration on me? No, I don't have the Sacred Orb of Obliteration on me anymore. But it's
Mine's
probably in
the
mine's probably in the chest that's right behind the pianos. So
Mine are actually in the Death Bunny Museum, which right across the street from
the Death Bunny Museum?
Yes, it's property of Laz's Luxury Rentals Incorporated,
It's the LLC, right?
and it's located right across from Timothy the Mage. We've got the mounted Death Bunny for people to go tour. There's some sacred orbs of obliteration in the chests that you can actually look at and go ooh and ah over.
How much does it cost to get in?
It's free. But if you want, you can send me a 10,000 gold donation to put that together, you know. Yeah, we're not shy about donations around here. So, yeah. Donations and shameless self-promotion, that's what we do around here.
There's a box on your way out, right? On the way out.
The chest, there's a chest right there. You can drop it right in the chest with the orbs of obliteration. Now, I would also like, I'm sure that the Deco Divas have added that, but it's not a deco item. I'd like to see potions and all that be deco so that I can maybe throw a whole bunch of them up on my mailbox there to advertise that I sell potions or something like that. Put them at my vendor's feet to let people know the potions are available.
Just getting a random encounter with bandits and the potions will flow.
I understand that, but that's got nothing to do with making potions deco.
Listen. Decorations.
Hey, yeah. Getting free potions from bandits and making them deco, two different things. But
Well, they already are deco. I've got a whole bunch on my desk.
oh,
potions?
hey,
Not real life. He's talking about real life, I think.
Kafian said that there is a patch, but it won't download. It'll probably be released soon.
Download.
But why would you want to patch right in the middle of the show? Because, I mean,
Yeah, we're not gonna
then
do
you
that.
end up somewhere else.
Just put the show on the radio and patch while you're listening.
Radio. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, there's a patch, but there's still no notes on the patch as of yet. So I was going to say, we can't even tell them what's in the patch.
Don't know. Patch notes will be coming. We know that much, so.
Hopefully it'll fix the invisible vendors.
If it is on 734 or 7, we are on 733 right now. That is the patch that we are on. We expect 734 or higher to be coming out in the very near future. So, Drakir just did say that he's on 734 now. So yes, there is a patch out. We don't know what's on the patch notes as of yet, but those will be updated by Rick in the very near future.
Speaking of some notes, and of course, we passed this up starting out today, but
What?
each 2 days, countdown continues to launch. Right,
Yes.
inside
32 days?
32. Jack can't count, we know.
Well, it's because I clicked on one of those silly things, and
And it gave you the wrong date.
it gave me the wrong date. So it's like, wait, this one right here says it's the 22nd. I should have screenshotted that one so that way I could be like really confused.
Yeah, something's wrong with your computer.
Again,
Numbers
don't
are all
forget,
screwed up on your computer.
every Friday, our community manager, Beric, is out there doing a live stream, and today he's going to be covering some of the new stuff out there, showing you some of the scenery work out at, where was that?
Is he going to be showing us the invisible vendors?
Well, more than likely that's been patched, and it may have been patched in 734. We don't know yet. Drakir, if you could let us know if you see some vendors, that would be perfect. But Drakir's in Discord and not in our instance.
Because mismatched scenes.
Yeah.
But Chaox has got some notes for us.
Are you sure you want to go there?
Actually, Attenwood's got some notes for us. Chris has got some notes for us. Yeah, we got to go to Attenwood because you got to say it at least just for goodness and grins. So you know.
Okay, so we do have stand-up corner. Don't forget stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday. And then this is what I worked on the day yesterday. This is what I'm working on today. Something random eventually gets posted to the interwebs. And this time it was toward a Thursday's notes were posted by the Attenwood. And he did say release 51 did come out. Best release ever.
Best release ever.
That's what I want that.
Yeah. So over in the art department, we did have Bob the Builder
Cult of Bob.
working on the Mardi Gras fountain. Damon working on bugs. Chaotic Clone. Maybe the Chaotic Clone will just do something other than stand there.
Do something.
I
do something.
and may have over 9 hit points. I don't know. Chaos Shield and release 52 planning. Fletcher. He's working on the Lepus mask updates, as well as
man, Viking bunnies, man. That's great stuff.
Viking bunnies. Yes.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
While you do that. You do that, I'll find it.
Yeah. And the female merchants and bugs.
Bug.
The Ugly Fist working on bugs.
Bug.
And the Truth Companion Reed working on bugs.
Bug.
And the Mardi Gras garland. Over in design, Beezus
The bees.
working on bugs and creatures.
Bug.
Seawolf
Sea-wolf.
working on the Mines in-game map and the Sunless Barrens in-game map. Then Damien working on bugs.
Bug.
Dan the Man
Right.
working on bugs.
Bug.
And Chillblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. The challenge dungeon, where he's making sure that the audio just loops Lunch with Laz and Jack.
I'm telling you.
Yes, it would be. I mean, it would be hilarious. Sanyo working on bugs.
Bug.
And the Novia Pro Building. And Novia Pro Building? Yeah. And Release 52 Prep. And the map kickoff. Sorcerer Steve was working on maps. And the Blood River Forest. Yeah. You have to pull the string. Over in tech, everybody from the tech department was initiating the best release ever.
Best release.
Yeah. Even Core agrees that the challenge dungeon would definitely be a compendium of pain and suffering if they looped in being in. Because it's true. It is true. Over in studio services, Andrea working on QA forums triage and Jira entry and partner support. Barrick working on Travian meetings and messaging and forums moderation and score updates and contests. The Attenwood working on sanity testing and Jira tests and reward name entry testing and the QA raffle prizes. Chaos. Yeah, raffle prizes. Yeah, Chaos.
You know that you never win.
No, I don't win.
You gotta enter to win.
But
Swift.
I will let you know that the patch notes were just updated on Steam.
Very cool.
Chaos is working on
Steam people.
bugs and Black Sun support and Crown Merchant updates and Release 51 sales and rewards data, which means that they're also probably updated on the website as well. So, whoops. I guess everybody gets to see that we jump from 735 to 733 to 735. Ooh. So 735 will be out at 12:15. 30 minutes.
734 must have failed miserably.
Apparently out.
Yeah, 735
And,
will be out. Is out now. Then
You know,
what?
I have it. I have but I don't think we can share that yet because I don't believe it's out. So the new bunny. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm checking the Sketchfab real quick just to see if it's in Sketchfab. If it's in Sketchfab, we can share it.
Well, was it posted in Facebook or was it posted on Twitter?
Again, it's in Dev Plus. Starr posted it there the
other
day. So.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Is it the Viking bunny you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I never actually looked at it, even though I have like multiple Dev Plus accounts. Chaos was working on bugs, Black Sun support, Crown Merchant updates, and Release 51 sales and rewards data. Over in Useless Overhead, we have Hutch working on bugs and character art review and elevator scaling and water rendering. Lord British was working on Jira updates, randomly appearing on people's instances and hunting with them, and Travian South by Southwest direction.
And hanging out with
Jack. Well, yeah, I mean, if you paid attention to Facebook yesterday, a few random people like posted Lord British sightings and Lord British partying with them. So, yeah,
nothing new around
nothing
here.
new. It does happen, and if you really pay attention, don't forget you need to friend him in game, and he might even show up. The Dork Star are working on Release 51 post and weekly update and Q2 schedule and Jira triage and forums and article commentary and map kickoff and asset review and event walkthrough and best release ever.
What? Best release ever? See all those bugs?
What bugs? Don't know what you're talking about. I see nothing.
Scroll up.
Bugs.
Yeah.
All I heard is that they're working on bugs.
You should be drunk by listening to all the times I said bug in the last minute to even pay attention to any of that.
Jack said it, so it doesn't count.
Best release ever, man.
Unfortunately, can't share the Viking bunny picture.
Not
with
yet.
you guys and gals because it's not ready for not ready to say back in the day. But yes, I've already dubbed it the Viking bunny. Those of you plus access can go take a peek at it. But I think this is going to be a classic. Out of
so
I know those bunny masks are pretty rare to begin with. But
hey, you know what? Bunny mask,
but,
shroudmarketplace.com. White bunny mask.
Yeah, that's right. The Dippy Bird's got a couple comments for the boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
Want to check in and see what he's got to say for everybody out
now,
here?
This is
hang that guy.
I know. Spiff, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, cover your ears.
okay. So
I've got Dev Plus access, you know.
okay.
Yeah, we're about to read what Chris is messing with. So
Okay.
You may want to.
Yep. The exciting release has kept Chris super busy for the last couple of days. And unfortunately, the other thing that kept him busy was being the next guy in line for the flu at the Spears household. The 3-year-old got it, then his wife, and now he has it. Fortunately, it is the type A version of the flu, and both the wife and kid were over it in 3 days. So cross your fingers that it's the 3-day version, which means he should be back to normal on Monday.
Monday.
Good news on the flu is the sinus issues woke me up early so he could get to work, get some work done. Just submitted the fix for the 6th glyph Banish Undead with the Lich Ring and 3 other bugs. He's working on tuning the range specialization now as they felt quite weak. So, Disabling Shot is a lame bonus, and he's adding a dodge debuff feels more appropriate for a specialization effect. So he removed the extended duration and added a dodge debuff, 10 points at level 80 specialization. Yeah, following the same line of reality thinking, Blinding Shot also had duration, which will give a parry debuff and 10 points at 80 skill. Aim Shot's focus reduction feels fine, so he thinks it's already a powerful skill. Piercing Shot feels fine as well. Small damage boost for the skills that skips armor. Multi-shot also feels fine for him. People may not see it, but this greatly increases the effective damage for the skill. That is if you have the specialization, people remember that. Rapid shot, this is a tough one. He's expanding this to add to the effective level of the skill for arrow counts. So at specialization skill level 80, it will at 20 effective skill. What?
Shroud math.
Yeah, Shroud math. At 100 specialization, it will add 25 points or 1 full additional to a max of 10. 10 if you're crazy, and level rapid shot to 130 and specialization to 80.
So I'm guessing that multi-shot with rapid shot, that crossbow becomes a real bitch of a weapon when you combine it all.
You have to remember, multi-shot is multiple targets. Rapid shot is one target but multiple arrows.
Haven't fixed that yet because my multi-shot only hits one guy, but for like 6 times.
Right, but now you add that to that crossbow that shoots like 8 arrows, and you become one force to be dealt with. Apparently, there.
And it should. Yeah. This stuff shouldn't be in this most recent patch. It'll be in a patch after this, so sometime later today, probably.
How's it that melee has no detrimental effects when you have specialization and magic does?
What? Run that by me again?
Melee. You're not
What?
penalized. You're not penalizing your specialization, but magic casters are. We're back to that.
I don't know, but I'm hearing that those water magic are going to be feeling some pain out there from what I've been reading today.
It's like we got a division again. Melee and
well, I laughed when I read the initial post. Was everybody's going to be a
fight?
They're thinking to myself, isn't everybody already a fire and death mage out there? I mean, I thought that's the way everybody leaned to begin with.
Or I don't know.
I don't know. But for the history is fire and death were always the first trees that were adopted, and so.
And as far as I know, they do a lot more DOT, at least,
Well, yeah.
I've stuck with them.
DOTs, that's the damage over time. So, I mean, as Chris has said in the past, that the most damage that you can do DPS-wise is through the DOT. So, yeah.
Yeah, add another couple clock ticks there while I'm whacking on it with my staff or slashing at it with my sword, and those DOTs add up, especially when you're adding another one with the flame on your sword or your, whatever it is you're using.
Yep.
But, so all sorts of interesting stuff happening out there. Of course, hadn't had a chance to play with the patterns yet, and since all the NPCs disappeared when I was running around getting ready to start doing that stuff last night. So I may get to that, may see some of that here on the lot come Monday.
Oh, I've got some of the patterns on me.
Maybe. I've got plenty of patterns. That's not a problem. Yeah, so I'm just, again, that one guy standing over there, he doesn't have anything on him, but...
What pattern did you use?
He didn't use a pattern
I haven't used any of them yet. That's why he's invisible.
And
I can't find him. How's he going to put a pattern and you can't find him?
Well, you can see he's a floating name.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just glad that in 735 vendors are working again.
Very good. We got patch notes out there?
Yes.
Vendors are working, you just can't see them.
No. In patch number 735, you can see them as well.
Oh, good.
Yes. So that there are 735 patch notes. Remember, I did say earlier they are up on Steam, and then I did click over on my thingy and said that they were there.
Nice.
So yeah.
Excellent.
So do you
have time to cover that with the weekend roundup?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff here.
Sure.
But the most important thing.
Now let's get this covered. The weekend roundup isn't as important as people getting updated
So
release notes.
735, tons of updates, including sound effects for breaking wood was updated. Fixed the Virtue Dirndl shoes, changing the female skin tone. Fixed invisible primal bear headdress. Fixed the typo in the light armor description. The Obsidian Forge and Hilt no longer has waves of creatures trying to attack players in single player mode. The Obsidian Elf Sniper Quest in Highvale Outskirts now handles the compass item correctly. You may not think so, but look at that list, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm looking at it. Don't worry about it.
27 minutes
you
later.
You can do that in the calendar, buddy. You can do that in the calendar. Come on.
I don't know. Airwolf talking to Esmeralda about ghost echoes has been fixed. Healing Ray and Healing Touch will now correctly decrease the cast time. Fixed an issue with the Lord Servant pattern applying wrong visuals. Strength of Earth will now grant the correct additional capacity with specialization. Douse will now give the correct amount of fire resistance. Yay, because we need fire resistance. And what?
Damn straight we do.
What a
It's
concept.
just nice to see Douse work and be functional.
Yeah.
Functional, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all the skills
Yeah.
were unfunctional.
Well,
Oh no, everything attacks you with fire. So what does he do? First thing he does is go out and gimp the fire resist spells.
and don't forget, I mean, it's like now you're only running around with one buff, so you have to choose it wisely.
Yep.
Oh, I got something for you.
Run around with that buff so that all
Yeah.
those fire casting mages and fire bows ain't hurting
Use your
my head.
potions, people.
Potions. Those resistance potions are where it's at.
No,
Fixed.
not the resistance potions. The you got
Big
the
glass.
intelligence, strength, and dex potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
But still, that's 10 points.
That 10 points makes a difference when I get whacked.
It sure does.
Three,
Considering
not.
most buff spells don't hit.
So, but it's like that would make the assumption that Laz's your character is a glass cannon. Unfortunately, it's more like a glass pea shooter.
Hey, now.
That's horrible. Jack.
I get
What?
more points and more oomph than your character, so I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, but I've heard from the your healer what it's like.
And that's why I have a healer. Thank you very much.
Personal healer.
I got a girlfriend.
You've got a girl for that, yeah. So they fixed the problem on airy castle elevators that cause players to be scaled incorrectly, and they fixed scaling issues on the Mushroom Men. Containers no longer sort to the top of the list in merchant windows. Rain emote sound effects was updated.
Talk.
Can we talk about what?
Yeah. Sorting. Yeah. No.
Sorting?
Let's not get into. We don't have the time to do that.
Dude,
No time.
hey, scroll down to the beginning of the yellow section of your friends list, so the people that haven't accepted, and then realize that it's not in alphabetical order.
Again, yeah. Can we
It's,
talk?
I guess, is this the people that are PvP flagged and then it does everybody else? Is that what it is?
It does a weird sort down there.
Yeah.
It does that even on your people who are connected. Actually, mine are all pretty in line right now, too.
Yeah, but it's one where it's like that bottom section. It's like you go looking for someone's name, and it's like no, they're not there. Then it's like yeah, no telling.
Click on player name. Does that?
No telling. Sneak attack window now has an animation when using two-handed hammers.
Bam.
It's people who have unfriended you versus who hasn't answered the friend request. That would be awesome.
Ooh,
The
who
bear
said that?
Core did.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
The bear headdress no longer blinks with the female avatar eyes. It's always nice whenever your headdress is blinking while you're blinking.
That'll confuse
It's alive!
It's
Really
alive.
mess with
Yeah.
your enemy's head. I tell you
Yeah.
what.
Draugr is sad that was fixed. The sick emote lie down animation is now level with the ground, and And Draugr also wants everybody to know that I don't know my ABCs. I also can't count beyond 3.
Noted.
Yeah. South Drockfold Spur in-game map was created. The text for the Lost Veiled exit to Novia now, the discovery point now reads, exit. They fixed a typo in fortified defenses. Shield of Air and Shield of Ice no longer lose their attunement bonuses. While when zoning, no longer showing unimplemented skills at all instead of blank icons. Updated secret door sound effects. Celestis Canyon player-owned town connections were updated. Improved pathfinding in West Ravenswood to improve the ability to loot corpses. Maybe, just maybe, your skeleton corpses won't go underneath the ground. Maybe.
Some targeting help, some targeting love. Is that
some targeting? Well, don't forget that you need to target the crotch. It should be easy for you. It's really easy for Led Zepp, and he finds a corpse and he goes straight for the corpse, the crotch.
Look for the sticky bone sticking up.
Yeah. Dogs now have head tracking to look at things they walk past, especially their butts.
Squirrel.
Fixed broken-looking Dragon Clan boots. Fixed secret doors in the epitaph so that brick switches reach beyond wall colliders. Your own ghost is now visible when you die. Chess and checkers game boards renamed to contain the game names for inventory searching. Added 100 items to the equipment crown merchant. Players with specialization to master level 80 will now receive 1 additional glyph for each school in that tree. Purify and Purify Burst will actually... No, they're still not doing anything. Purify and Purifying Burst, useless skills right now. Useless. Aim shot will no longer show a fizzle rate. Banish Undead should now correctly damage players wearing the Lich Ring. Blinding Shot will now add a parry debuff with special. This is Chris's update from that we talked about. Clarified the description for the pool skill, so I skipped a few. The Forest Metropolis player-owned town performance was optimized slightly. Fixed an issue where specialized bolster balance was not applying the dexterity bonus. Spiders no longer slide in place while dancing. Fixed an issue where a player using knockdown would be knocked down instead of the intended target. What?
Wow.
That would be hilarious. You use the knockdown skill and knock yourself down. That would be phenomenal.
I was getting knocked down all the time.
Hey, man, physics, man.
Really?
If you hit something and it don't move.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was getting knocked down so much.
Fixed an issue when certain combat effects would not use an old position to calculate range. Some NPCs and Xenos that had their conversations have lost their conversations. Now it can have conversations again. Player vendors are no longer invisible, and the patch notes were completed.
Woohoo! I can sell my digital goods.
Yep.
Right, you did it,
We
Jack.
can sell that digital crack
Yep.
as I smoke on my ice pipe.
Yeah. Don't forget shroudmarketplace.com.
That's right.
Oh, your virtual vendables.
Marketplace.com.
Hey, because right now there's that Dragonbone Throne price war going on. I love it. Dragonbone Throne price war on Shroud Market.
People are looking to
Go pick
sell
one up
those
for
things.
free.
Hey,
No shame.
don't destroy the secrets.
Hey, the
$3.95.
person who's gonna buy that is not of a level and doesn't have the time to go all the way down to the dungeon
they're
and try
gonna-
and find it. They
Yeah.
just want cool deco. you know?
That's right.
That's just the way it works. But real quick, I got to tell you about that wonderful NBN Trinity avatar. Hands on the NBN Trinity avatar calendar. You can read the Daily Britannian. You can catch our live stream. You can listen to the radios, the marketplace, and much, much more with the app. Of course, we usually do the whole weekend calendar of events. Don't believe we're going to have a whole that. But of course, Jack, do you think we got a minute or two to do
I think I can do it in 2 minutes as long as there's no interruptions. You ready for this?
Yeah. Good
Hear
luck.
that,
Yeah.
Smith? Hear that?
Okay.
Let's go.
Try to the
Go
Avatar
for it.
Community Calendar, hosted on nbn.info. Click on the calendar button at the top. Don't forget all times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us.
Radio.
At 7 p.m. this evening, you can always join the Phoenix Republic for PvE nights if Keys and Phoenix Fire or Malhari are online. At 7 p.m. is Vengeance Madness in the non-PvP town of Vengeance. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio, or I should say 8 and 10 on Avatars Radio is DJ Aline doing the Beat of Novia. At 10 p.m. on Friday night, you have The Record Room on Radio Free Britannia, which takes us to Saturday, starting off early at 1 a.m. with the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow, followed by at 6 a.m. is Wake Up New Britannia with Wolfdom and Justin, talking about all kinds of weird things this weekend. Don't forget 6 a.m. on Radio Free Britannia. At 10 a.m. In their Discord channel or TeamSpeak or whatever is the Pax Layer General Meeting, take their morning edition. At 12 o'clock out in the town of the Crossroads, you do need to go to the Palisades Mall and find the monthly flea market. At 12 o'clock is the Welcome Quest Release 51, starting off somewhere with Duke Gregor.
Yeah, that's right.
At 4 p.m. on Avatars Radio is the Power Hour with Mick Foley. At 4 p.m. in-game, you have the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament in the town of Virtue Isle, which is located inside of Virtue
That's
Oasis.
5 o'clock, folks.
That was moved to 5 o'clock?
I believe so.
Hey, on the calendar it says 4. At 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio is DJ Bear Cub, who's going to be doing some dancing. At 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio is Asclepius and Lord Baldrith doing their Echoes from the Cavern. At 8:30 in the evening is the Pax Layer General Meeting, followed by the beginning of the Noma promo out in Novian Market, which is going to be taking place in Promo Alley. Now with requests. And 10 o'clock on Saturday evening is going to be DJ Brazen Spirituality on Avatars Radio doing dancing. You ready for Sunday?
Sunday.
Starting off at 1 o'clock in the morning with the Noma Promo Asia Edition. Now with request in the town of Novian Market, go to Promo Alley. At 1 a.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow. At 4 a.m. on Avatars Radio, DJ Royal Sexy is going to be taking over the airwaves to do some dance. Because you know what? It's always a dance party around here. At 6 a.m. in the town of Novian Market is the Noma Promo European Edition. At 9 a.m. on Avatars Radio, DJ Striker Sparhawk is going to be doing Lost in the Spaces. At 10 a.m. is the EVL Crafting Fair and Training, which is going to be, if you need more information, whisper Wintermeat Offcoff or Laozu, and that's going to be in the town of Virtue Oasis. At noon is the Noma Promo Americas Edition out in the town of Veritas. Sanctuary is the bi-monthly public auction. Don't forget that is traditional rules. In order to bid, you do have to raise your hand in-game. At 12:30 in the town of New Britannian Market is the Astronomy Night with Blowin' Bloodgood. And 2 o'clock is going to be the Bear Tavern Pub Crawl, starting out in the town of Barron's Reach and then going forward. And don't forget, the Lottery of the Avatar is going to have their roll day for round 1 with 100K jackpot and
100K in prizes.
Yes, and that's going to be, that roll is going to be between 7:30 and 8 New Britannia time and in Snug Harbor. So that is our weekend calendar.
Snug Harbor, that's
yeah.
nice.
And don't forget, our
Snug
advertisers, we must love them because it's almost time.
And Donnie Brascow's got a place in Snug Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
And Donnie loves it out there. Don't forget you're watching Lunch with us right here on nbn.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/. And be on YouTube or listening on WRFB. But
I got the calendar in.
Golden Corral.
Yes, you did. I know that.
Good.
Even
30
got
seconds
listed
left, man.
stuff.
30
But
seconds.
of course, that's right. No problem. We got the Erie Fund, Coilmore Wands, Music Service, the Britannian Mining Company, Relics by Rill, save 10%, mention us, use the promo code NBNN, WRFB, and ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs.
That's right.
Here inside Trinity Avatar.
ShroudMarketplace.com. Best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud related. Anything. Over 95 different players registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. And you can register as a vendor on Shroud Marketplace as well and start selling your stuff. Just register for an account thing on the left-hand side. Click on vendor registration. You can start selling anything and everything game related, as long as it's not something that will get you banned. Yay!
That's right. All sorts of great stuff available on the Shroud Marketplace. Go check it out. All sorts of great stuff and competitive pricing. Check there before you check elsewhere, folks. Yes. And of course, that's going to wrap it up for us. We got to say thank you to all you lovely folks out there today, including those of you joining us from Legion of Myth stream over there. Garriott, thank you very much. Woo-hoo. And of course, to all of you who regulars coming on in, you guys, and we love what we do here inside Trinity Avatar. We're going to go ahead and get our geek on. We're going to get updated and patched up and see what this release has got to offer. But till next Monday, I'm Lance.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great week. See you all Monday.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
Clear.